Hey YouTubers, Raven here.
Starfire.
And today we're talking about Legends of Tomorrow.
Season 7, episode 12, Too Legit to Quit.
And yet they did. Anyways. Just a little bit of touching on last episode because things happened and we were not able to get the review up.
You mean like 2 weeks ago?
Yes.
Because this is last week's episode.
I know. That's why I said last episode. The one previous to this one that we're reviewing, even though the new one's on tonight.
Yes, the season finale is tonight.
So a happy Wednesday season finale for Legends of Tomorrow.
Yes, it's a shorter season than usual. It's only 13 episodes.
Yeah. I cry. Although we weren't really huge fans of most of this.
I mean, it was a better season than the previous season was.
That is extremely true. Vastly. We almost gave up on this show last season. We gave up on the show last season and said we might not review this season.
We did.
But anyways, okay.
So 11 was called Rage Against the Machine.
The Machine, yeah. We had Legends v Legends.
Yeah.
And they were sneaking around on the ship when let's see, they killed not Bayrod, and real Bayrod got onto the ship acting like not Bayrod and messed with everything. Even though it was a funny little gag, I'm sorry, but how do computers, they're fucking robots, okay? How do they have diarrhea? Like,
I don't know.
Gave them the hat and the bathroom, right? The bathroom, like Dr. Ava's running, like holding her butt like that would hold it in. It's like, you're robots. You don't even eat anything. I don't what?
Like, yeah, I don't know.
I mean, it was slightly funny, but what was more funny to me was the fact that they're robots. I'm not understanding this concept.
Yeah.
I'm sad that they never ended up giving not Sarah her personality back.
Yeah.
Not Gary was tricked by real Spooner to eat not Spooner, and then they exploded.
It's so confusing.
I know. They incinerated not Astra. Because they stuck her in the incinerator, remember? And then that's who's like, it was not Astra who stabbed Gideon at the end. At first, like when she came in all like thing, I thought it was not Spooner because explosion. I had completely forgotten they had thrown not Astra in the incinerator. And then it came to me. I was like, oh. So, yeah. For about a week, I had assumed that was not Spooner. And then they were talking about not Astra having stabbed her. I was like, right. They tossed that one into the incinerator. So it took me about a week to figure that out. And Eobard died officially.
Yes.
Because the week previous, Sarah and him made that deal. And then that week, the not Legends killed him. Let's see. Real Steel punched Not Steel in the face, and he started speaking. He started speaking like the governor. He tried his best to sound like Schwarzenegger, and it was hilarious.
I'll be back.
Yeah, I don't think he said that though.
Hasta la vista, baby. I am Terminator.
You know, you'd think that would be an accent that I would practice by now. Because I do so many accents.
It's not that hard.
I know. But I don't know. Anyways. So Real Steel tricked Not Steel into taking the time courier device that traps him as the guardian of the fixed point. So now Not Steel is the guardian of the fixed point that creates a world war. You have the dumbest one on the team. Okay, I don't know. That's a toss-up between three people. Because I'm sorry, but not Spooner, not Bayrod, and not Steel, and like not Nate, are like, they're all like ridiculously stupid. I do think that out of the three, not Nate was the better choice because he's not obsessed with killing people. Like, he does it for fun, but is not obsessed about it like the others. You know, not Spooner, not Bayrod. They have freaking competitions over how many people they killed.
Yeah.
But yeah. All the people at the bar, the fixed point, are dead. The guy who runs it is dead. Yeah. So we found out that Gwen is a great artist and war tactician.
Yes, we did.
They came up with a wonderful idea of how to save Alan. And I was totally for it. I am confused by the text because I watch with subtitles in case like I miss anything or
I
whatever.
usually watch with subtitles too.
Yeah. And every time they said Alan,
shut my door.
Yeah. Did you notice every time they said Alan, how it was spelled in the subtitles?
No.
A-L-U-N.
I didn't have the subtitles on for this episode because I had recorded it on the DVR thing, and so that didn't have the subtitles on. But if like I watch it on like a streaming thing, I have the subtitles on.
Okay. They spell it A-L-U-N. Alan. I'm like, they never like. They always said Alan, not Alan.
That's weird.
Like, I was so floored by that. I was like, wait, what now? Because I didn't pay attention to that in the previous episode, but in this episode, last week's episode, I was like, wait a minute. I mean, Alan's kind of cute, but a little bit. But like, I've never seen Alan spelled like that before, and it just totally.
Yeah, that's weird.
I'm like, what? So was there anything that you remember that you might want to mention from the previous episode? There's one thing that we freaked out about when we got to talk, but we didn't.
Gideon.
Pretty
right?
sure. No, I'm.
Oh, Astra.
Pretty sure that was
and Bayrod.
the kiss. Didn't that happen in the last episode?
I think so. Yeah. And not last week's that we're talking about, but the previous one.
Yeah, the
yeah, because remember, like, we didn't really like
missions.
that much about the episode, except for the fact that they had kissed.
Yeah.
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 They're just so cute.
They are.
And they were cute. They were cute in this episode too.
I know that moment when they're like, when Astra was trying to break up with him because they haven't been together.
And he's like, well, I guess you'll have to come to find out. And she's like, all right, fine, I'll go.
And he's like, wait, was I just? Yes.
Was I just what?
Basically, was I just tricked?
Oh.
Yeah. Remember? Like, I forgot the
I couldn't make out exactly what she said there, so.
Yeah, I know what she said there. And I even read it to make sure, like in the subtitles, but I can't remember, which is hilarious because I just got done watching it. But
yeah,
like,
but I mean, that was just like all of their futures and like all the things that they would do, and Ava and Sarah's daughters, like, oh my gosh.
sorry.
What? You froze for a second, so I didn't catch everything you said.
Oh, I just kept going, oh. Yeah, it's just my heart. Like, I can't. Like,
and Astra being like a politician and Nate writing.
Was she running for mayor or president?
I don't know. But, you know, and Nate writing a book and like, you know,
Spooner and her mom.
Yeah. And Gwen
creating social change.
He would be alone, but
with sheep.
Yeah.
But it was such a, I mean, that picture, that house, that place looks amazing.
It did. I wouldn't want to live in a big house like that all by myself, though.
No matter how many sheep I got.
I would want to live out those years in a beautiful place like that, in a nice house with someone, but not by myself.
Right.
It'd be too lonely.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
because what's the point of being in a beautiful country, in a beautiful house, surrounded by animals who can't talk back to you, if you're just lonely and you don't have anybody to share it with? Like,
right.
You know, I mean, it's fine, like, if you want to travel alone and if you want to like do things like that, but living out your later years that way is just kind of sad.
Yeah. Right? I can't.
At least in my opinion.
A Twitter thing.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, I follow this person called Super Core Sequel.
Of course you do.
So I'm sorry, we follow them because
yeah,
it's on our spoils account.
My shirt has Dr. McCoy on it. I noticed. Damn it, Jim! I'm a doctor, not a ... and then it like has all these different ones: a bricklayer, an escalator, a mechanic, an engineer, a coal miner, and then F says all of the above and then some. Because he's none of those things. Right. He's the doctor.
Yeah. But this is it says badass Scorpio business bitch falling in love with her golden retriever best friend. Best love story ever.
Supergirl?
I did.
Yeah.
And then like Like the look on her face as
Finished
Tara's
Supergirl,
walking
everyone.
away.
She finished Supergirl.
I did, dude. I finished it in one day. Like I spent that whole day. I just
You
binged
binged
everything.
the whole season in one day?
Okay, I might have started off at episode 9.
Okay. Because I was like, 20 episodes? You could not have slept if you binged this season and the whole season in a day. Because that's freaking 20 episodes. And there's 24 hours in a day. You're frozen.
Okay, was it me or was it you that just froze?
It was you that froze.
Okay, I was saying I basically I stayed up. I might have stayed up till 5 a.m. that night.
So you didn't sleep at all and you binged. You started from episode 1.
Like 9.
Okay.
I mean, I did sleep.
Hmm.
I had the week off. Slept at some point.
Well, that's good.
I think I did that Monday night after I took my shot. And so
Did
I
you
just stayed
like
up.
the series finale?
Did I like it? I didn't like Lena's outfit.
You didn't what?
Okay, outfit, her whole getup. I'm
At the
sorry.
wedding?
Yeah,
Hmm.
it was a little weird for me.
Lena's?
Yeah, Lena's.
Oh.
Like, especially her makeup and her hair. I was like, dude, what was up with her hair?
Did you like Alex and Kelly by the end though?
I did.
Yay! Did you like the episode about what Kelly becoming the Guardian?
I did. And I liked their like compromise.
It was such a beautiful episode, the way that like they dealt with that in terms
when
of
they
like
brought in the other Guardian, you know? When
yeah,
they worked together.
But when I did the review for that one, I loved like the way that like they showed her like wrapping her head in the scarf, and they showed like that book on the table, and it was just like about like Black women and empowerment and like all this stuff, and it was just so beautiful the way that it was done and the way that it was like shown, and I just was like, yeah. So
and I love how Alex was just like, look, I know I can't understand. Like, I'll never understand. But whatever you need, I'm here.
And the fact that they get to have the little girl as their daughter, like,
yes, I love Esme.
Cute. I think that like everything came together really well in the end. And what did you think of Brady and Nia? Oh, my heart. I was all the tears.
Oh, dude, I legit cried after he found out he had to go back. Like every moment they had together, I was like tearing up. I was like, no.
And then they get to be together, and it's just like, oh my gosh.
I know. I love that he's like, screw the hive mind. I'm gonna stay for you.
I was just like crying happy tears. I'm like, my heart. I love you so much. Oh my god.
Right? I'm just like going, you know, you time travel, right? They have a life with.
He literally can break the rules of time travel to be with her. It's like he's literally breaking the rules of time travel to be with her. But time travel rules are broken all the damn time. Because let's face it, anything having to do with time travel, people never follow the freaking rules. Because if they followed the freaking rules, then it wouldn't be fun.
Like exactly. Like, I mean, come on. He time travel. The day Nia dies, he's half robot. He's not gonna like whatever. When Nia's gone,
you know,
there are go back in time and merge.
Right. And I mean, there are specific things like fixed points where you can't change that and things like that. And that's totally fine. But You're freaking time traveling. Why not have a little fun with it? I mean, come on. Like,
you're time traveling. Do tell me you cannot get the girl. Oh my god.
If I could time travel, I would literally like not try to change history, but I would just enjoy being able to be a part of it. You know? Like
Okay. So I have this.
What's your theory? Starting to get
you had
dark
a really
in my
bad.
room, so I'm pulling my blinds back up.
Yeah, you had a really bad freeze frame. Like it was.
Sorry. Anyway,
like basically, you look like.
I was gonna say teleportation would actually be what I would want, because then I could just go anywhere I wanted to go, like really fast.
Right. I mean, technically, I think I would want super speed because I could go anywhere I wanted to go, hella and phase through objects.
Yeah, but teleporting, you can. It's like a transporter on Star Trek. You can literally transport yourself anywhere you need to be.
It's true, but I'm lazy. So the ability to get changed really clean really quickly appeals to me, and I can still get everywhere.
Yeah. I turned off the Wi-Fi on my phone, so I don't know why it's acting like this.
There's one thing that has confounded me since the moment Brainy said Nia had.
Since the moment what?
The brain said that Nia had grandchildren.
Oh,
great grandchildren in the year he came from.
What?
Like, capable. Huh?
Wait, what?
Internally capable of having children.
Oh.
She is a trans woman. She cannot have children. So how do her kids that are most likely going to be adopted, right? How do they end up getting the superpower that only translates through people of her kind?
I don't know.
From mother to daughter. I have a conflict here and I can't resolve it.
I don't know.
Like, you get what I'm saying though? On top of that,
I get what you're saying.
Like, okay, so maybe Brainy has like some futuristic idea, knowledge how to create children, you know, that doesn't involve that. That would be child, right? Then, well, if he has a child with her, does it ruin the timeline? Yeah. Or always the father? Like, and then if he was always the father, that means that his children are going to be part Brainiac. So then if he doesn't go and merge with the hive mind to save his species, then his children
I don't know.
I don't know. This went from a legend to super girl in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Well, I do prefer talking about Supergirl over Legends.
Of course.
Because my favorite character in the universe is in Supergirl.
Mm-hmm.
I'm obsessed with Alex. That's just a thing. She is my girl. And I need her in my life.
But like, it was just, the wedding was just all so beautiful. And it was just like.
It was.
Just...
And Wynn sang as they walked down the aisle.
Huh?
I said Kara and Wynn
sang singing
as they walked down the aisle.
That was amazing.
It was. You know what pissed me off though?
What?
Why was Lena sitting on the other side of the aisle?
I don't know.
Like it was.
I don't think I was paying attention to that. I don't notice as many of the super core details as you because you're way more into them than I
am. Okay, the seating arrangement from the aisle where Kara was. Girl, I can't exactly remember who. Then James, then Kara, Liza, and Esme. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Why was James sitting?
I don't know.
James should have sat on the other side because I'm sorry, but like during weddings, usually the grooms is on one side and the brides is on the other, right?
Yeah.
But technically, shouldn't they have been split up on the, So then Lena would have been sitting next to Kara. Makes sense, right?
But Lena's friends with both of them.
Yes, but James should not have been sitting next to the sister of the other bride. He should have been sitting on the side of his sister, which is the other bride, on the other side, behind her.
Anyway,
I think that moment when they talked at the end after the wedding, they should have kissed. I can't.
We can talk more about this later.
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, oh my gosh. Okay. So Gary and Gideon stay together on the Wave Rider and everybody else leaves.
Yeah.
And then AI Gideon throws him out the airlock
into the temporal zone.
And lies to Gideon and tells her that he just left on his own.
Yeah.
He was gonna stay with her and help her, and they were gonna be a team. And freaking evil ass AI Gideon has to throw him out of the airlock into the temporal zone. What the heck?
Yeah. They need to rewrite that programming. They really do. They need to rewrite it so bad.
She lied.
Yes, she did. She lied.
A lying liar who lies.
You're so literate. I can't believe how literate you are. Oh my gosh. Oh boy.
No, like. But then Gideon, non-AI Gideon, did what she did to Alan because it was a fixed point and there was nothing that they could do to save him.
I mean, I do think taking him and leaving the dog tags would have worked.
Yeah, that probably would have. But they weren't given a chance to find that out.
No, but I think that's what we're going to find out tonight.
Yeah.
Because once he tells the team, like, no. I mean, he's not going to tell the team. He's going to use his time travel device, go back in time and F everything up. And Gideon's not going to know how to handle it, especially because Gary's gone and she's going to be crying and emotional about it. She's going to ask Astra for help, and then Astra's going to get the band back together, and then they're going to go fix it.
Yeah.
And then they're going to figure out that Gary went missing and it's probably Gideon's fault. And so they're going to have to find Gary. He's probably, oh my gosh. The season 3 happened to Gary. The beginning of season 3 happened.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2.
Oh my gosh, I can't. What time zone is he stuck in, and who is he pretending to be?
I don't remember.
No. He that didn't happen to him. I'm saying that just happened last week. He got thrown into the temporal zone. That means he landed in some random ass time zone.
Maybe he landed in Star Trek. No, I'm kidding.
No. Oh my, you know what my mind is going to? See, there was this
Star Trek has a temporal zone.
Yeah. There was this there were these things where I think he might have went back to Arthurial times and pretend to be Merlin. I can see him doing that. Can you not imagine him pretending to be Merlin?
Who's Gwen? I need to know who Gwen is, and I need to know who Arthur is.
No, who I need to know, the person I need to know who they are is Morgana.
Is who?
Who is Morgana?
Oh.
He bring Lena in to play Morgana. Oh my God.
No, I think of the ones that are currently there. I think that I could see Sarah being Morgana.
No, dude, Astra's ancestor.
Yeah, Astra would be more likely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know who would be Gwen though. Maybe Gideon.
Gideon would have to, no, because he would be Merlin. He wouldn't be Arthur.
Yeah. But I feel like, no, I don't know. Maybe Spooner or Zari. Zari could be Gwen and Nate can be Arthur. And that way Zari and Nate can be together.
Oh my gosh, no. Oh, my mind just went totally weird. And I imagined like maybe Morgana Astra had like a twin that was Gwen. That would make Bayron Arthur.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Like,
oh no.
No. I don't want gummy bear eating Arthur.
The song that he sang was actually really good though.
It was. I just sat there going,
I was
okay.
Like,
is this Mr. Rogers or
the
Barney?
actor who plays Behrad? The actor who plays Behrad is a really good singer.
He is. I really enjoyed it. I couldn't. My mind couldn't decide if they were going for Mr. Rogers or Barney.
I know, right? At first, when he started singing, I totally thought
or Sesame
of Barney.
Street.
I totally thought of Barney when he started singing.
Yeah, because they
Not
sit
in
on
a
the steps
bad
in front of
way.
the school.
Not in a bad way, but like
definitely not.
It just brought back these memories for me because I grew up watching Barney. I was a Barney kid. Like,
So was I.
You know, and so I like he starts singing and he's singing to these two kids, and I'm just thinking, I love you, you love me, we're a happy family with a great hug and a kiss to you. Won't you say you love me too?
Like, I can't. Like, because they were sitting on the steps.
I'm
it's just
sorry
like Barney,
for everybody who hates Barney, but like, I can't not do that.
Right? Like for me, when I was watching Barney, it was Barney, it was Barney and Mr. Rogers.
Well, because I didn't see as much of Mr. Rogers and Sesame Street as a kid. I watched
a little Sesame Street. I wasn't really into it.
I watched a little bit of it, but I wasn't as into it. Barney was like the main one I watched of like the educational kids show type shows. I know of Sesame Street, but I didn't really watch it regularly.
I watched it maybe really. I watched a lot of Sesame Street, but not obsessively so.
For me, it was like Scooby-Doo, Barney, Tom and Jerry, like
yeah.
You know, I loved those as a kid.
Mine was Barney, Mr. Rogers, and Blue's Clues.
Yes, Blue's Clues too, but I didn't see that till I was a little bit older. Because when I was at daycare and stuff, and I'd be there in the morning, and like all the like little kid Disney shows would be on, and like on Nick Jr. and Disney Channel, like they'd show Bear in the Big Blue House and Roly Poly Oly and like Blue's Clues.
Oh, I watched all that stuff before Bear in the Big Blue House came out. I did watch that, but
like I saw all of that when I was probably about 8 or 9.
Yeah, no, I loved Roly Poly Oly and Caillou and Arthur on ABC.
Nick Jr. Right?
Oh my gosh, Little Bear, Franklin.
Yes, and Blue's Clues.
Where is Franklin?
Blue's Clues and Franklin and oh man.
Here he comes with all his friends. They've got time to spend with you.
This dates us.
This does.
Selena Gomez and Demi Lovato were little girls in Barney.
I know.
They're around our age. A little younger than us.
They are younger than us.
Demi Lovato's a year younger than me. So
that makes her what, like a year and a half younger than me?
She was born in August of 92.
Okay, so basically a year and a half younger, almost 2 years.
I think Selena Gomez was born the same year, but I don't know.
I was singing this song.
They both got their start on Barney.
I was talking about a TV show the other night at work, right? And
yeah, Selena Gomez was born July 22nd of 92.
Dude, I was like, wait, was that the thing? Like, I don't know why I couldn't differentiate the theme song between Friends and Boy Meets World, but the other night I couldn't, right? And like we were singing the theme song, and it was the Friends theme song, but we didn't sing it all. It was just like a section of it, so I think that's why I couldn't differentiate it, right? And I was like, was that Boy Meets World or Friends? And then like
Boy Meets World, Boy Meets World, running down this road that we call life.
Okay.
That's how that goes. And then Friends,
yeah, I know.
I'll be there for you.
But I was also working off of 4 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
Like, and
because they actually say Boy Meets World in the theme song.
Right. I mean, we only sang a section of the song, so it could have been, Yeah.
Like, because in Friends, they don't actually say Friends in the theme song.
Right.
They all be there.
Right. Yeah. And so Adrian goes to hang up his headset. He's like, and it's Girl Meets World. He's like, it's Girl Meets World? I'm like, no, it's Boy Meets World. There's a show called Boy Meets World, and it's about the father and the mother, and they grew up. Girl Meets World is a sequel. And like I looked at him, and then I looked at my other coworker friend who's our age, and I was like, that show came out and finished before he was ever even conceived.
He was born in the 2000s.
This kid is still in high school.
So the only one that he's aware of is Girl Meets World.
He's Girl Meets World.
He didn't know that there was another show before that. The show ended in 2000.
Yeah.
It was on from 1993 to 2000.
Yeah. And he had no idea that it was, you know how old.
Did he have any idea that Friends existed?
Yes, he knew Friends. He likes Friends. He's the one that made sure that I knew that was the Friends theme song.
Because Friends is only came out a year after Boy Meets World did.
I know.
So if he knows about Friends, he should know about other 90s shows.
Nope. He knew Friends.
That's what I'm saying. Friends is great, okay? It's a huge part of pop culture. It's a pop culture phenomenon. But like, there's other 90s shows. There's Frasier, there's Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, there's Boy Meets
Step by Step.
There's Step by Step, Family Matters, Full House. Like, all of those are 90s. Literally, I went to American Eagle yesterday. They have low-rise flare jeans back in style from the 90s and 2000s.
I need to go shopping
we were
again.
in high school and middle school. I'm not even joking right now. They're back.
We need to go shopping because I need some.
If you want to pay almost $50 for jeans, go for it.
Fuck no. Nope. But
because their jeans are super expensive, but I was just trying some of them on, and they had these like, what was it, 90s boot cut, and they had like a flare to them, and then they had 90s straight, and so I tried those on too, and then there was like a little crop top that was like next to those jeans, so I literally went in the fitting room and I put on the 90s straight jeans and a little pink top and took a picture, and I'm like, do I look like I'm from the 90s?
Dude, I had the 90s flare boot, right? But mine were tie-dye in that ladder shade coloring, you know, like how it the brighter shade, like it dulls toward the center, right? But it had that, and it like faded into like all the other colors, and it was glittery. Like, those were my favorite jeans. Oh.
I used to have, okay, in high school or middle school, I used to wear these ones that were like bell bottoms that I loved. And I think they were like mid-rise, or I don't know, hip hugger. The mid-rise, the low-rise jeans were just no. Okay. The low-rise, hugging your hips, those were too short. Those were too low. I like them to sit like,
they were
like a little bit higher. I like the mid-rise jeans. That's what I like. High rise.
Yeah, I don't like high rise, and I don't like
high rise unless, but like I tried the 90s high rise straight jeans on, and they weren't even like all the way up here. They were like a little
more
bit
mid.
Yeah, they were like more mid. They weren't even like covering my belly button.
Maybe that's why we like mid-rise jeans more, because we liked the high rise of the mid-90s.
Maybe, but anyway, here's a picture of me in the fitting room trying that on.
Oh my gosh, like that looks so 90s. Holy hell.
Right? And then
this was so 90s.
This was just me putting the 90s boot cut ones on because I'm still wearing my shirt and my sweater, but like those were the 90s boot cut jeans. And I mean,
even with that shirt, it still looks 90s.
And then this was like the little light pink crop, like short top with 90s straight jeans. And see, they don't even go that high. Like they still hit about my belly button.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Damn.
And they have like mom jeans and boyfriend jeans and like super high rise and like 90s boot cut and 90s. And I'm like, oh, 90s fashion.
Do you think this is how our parents feel whenever something from from their era?
I mean, there's certain things from different
it.
eras that are fine, that are like nice and like cool to wear. Like if certain fashions from the 80s came back, I would wear them.
I would not, like, I do not want poodle skirts to come back into fashion. I'm just saying.
I like the reason that I like them is because I like the twirling.
Yeah,
that's what I like about the vintage dresses, is the twirling,
right?
The full skirts,
yeah,
you can spin around in them,
and they'll fly up.
Yeah, but
I love that. But
like, for the 80s, I like leg warmers. I like, you know, like leg warmers over leggings and like denim and like scrunchies and not necessarily shoulder pads on some things, but not everything. Like if they have the shoulder pads and the blazers, that's fine because it makes you look like a professional and all that.
Yeah.
But like if they put,
I have a shirt that has shoulder pads and I still wear it.
Yeah. So, you know, there's certain aspects of different like eras of fashion that I like and I would wear if they brought them back. But because the 90s, I think it's almost like a 30-year thing. So because the 90s is like 30 years, it's been 30 years since the 90s, people are like, okay, we're bringing this back around because fashion is always coming back around. And 2002 was 20 years ago. I don't want a lot of the 2000s fashions coming back because a lot of those outfits were, no. Some of them were cute, but others it's like, why did you do that? Where did you come up with that? Because 90s was very mix match. I like the denim in the 90s, like the denim jackets and the scrunchies and all that kind of stuff. That stuff I like. But
yeah, I love the denim.
Were also 80s too. Like that wasn't just the 90s.
Yeah. Like a scrunchie.
Yeah, but I mean, denim and grunge really like were part of the 90s. So like the leather and the denim and like all that kind of stuff was like big in the 90s. But yeah, so.
Yeah, it's.
Anyway, I'm still mad at AI Gideon. And I wonder what's going to happen in the finale tonight. It's actually probably already been on the East Coast. Or is on right now.
Froze or I froze or something.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
So that cut out.
It did, but I'm glad it's still recording.
Yeah.
That's never happened. So I was like, oh crap, is it going to stop the recording?
I thought it stopped. I was like,
I was just like, no.
Me too. I was like, oh my gosh, no.
But anyway, yeah, I'm still angry at AI Gideon. That was very rude.
So maybe we should do.
Should what?
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with my internet. I'm sorry.
I don't know either. You keep like freeze framing. Like you're like.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So was there anything else we needed to say about the episode?
I don't think so. I mean, I'm sad that they all left, but obviously they're not fully gone because as I saw in the promo, you didn't see the promo, but I did. They're still trying to fix stuff.
There's one episode left.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure we get another season. So
yeah, I don't think, have they announced that it's getting another season?
I don't know, but
I'm not really worried with the CW shows because most of the time
Right.
they get renewed anyway. So
yeah. Agreed.
and if The Flash gets a season 9, it will be the second longest superhero show after Smallville. So
That title. So it better get a season 9.
because The Flash is better than Arrow. I have really low signal for my internet, so I don't know what's going on.
Well, you're freeze frame, so
yeah, it says I have internet access. It's just like down to like one bar.
yeah, it's been down to 1 bar for most of the review.
Yeah.
But yeah, you keep freezing, moving momentarily.
That's weird.
You wanna? Is there anything else that we needed to cover
I think we're good.
for the review? Or?
Yeah, I think I think we covered a lot.
Me too. We need to do a review of Supergirl, or I do.
You
My
do,
thoughts on
because I already
Yeah.
did one for the finale.
Yeah, my thoughts on the show.
Yeah,
the finale.
definitely share your thoughts. I mean, I could
I'll do a
I
review
could do I could do the video with you, but if you
I'll do a review of my thoughts on the season finale.
because I gave him all my thoughts and how much I liked the episode and things like that. So
right.
You can
Yeah,
do
no,
that.
I'll do that. Like that will be coming out within the next week or so ish. But I think maybe because we did it for the other shows that we even really didn't like all that much towards the end. Fun time and for Supernatural, but I think we should do an overall series, just like our final thoughts on the thing as a whole.
Yeah, if I remember certain things that happened in Supergirl.
Right. Oh my gosh. Like I'm reading and I'm sitting here going, wait, I don't remember.
I mean,
that.
we didn't even start reviewing the show until season 2.
Yeah. But like, I mean, we don't have to hit on each season or anything, just like our on the show as a whole, like how far it came, you know?
Yeah, and like the character
just
development, stuff like that. Yeah.
We remember and the stuff we care about.
Yeah, that's fine. We can
like
do that.
I think
but
that
you
would
need,
be nice.
But you need to do your
cast.
thoughts video on the finale first, and then we can figure out when to do that.
Yeah. So those are that's at least one video that out within the next week or two.
As far as the season finale for this, probably Thursday, maybe tomorrow if you are able to. Otherwise, it'll be next time.
Because I work tomorrow.
Yeah. Otherwise, it'll be next time you're off.
Yeah.
Which
It might be next
Tuesday. Right?
Or maybe Wednesday for the Flash. Maybe we do both on the same day.
Okay.
I don't know, but we'll have at least three videos within the next 2 weeks.
Yeah. So
because the review for this, the Flash, and my personal Supergirl review.
Whatever day works best for the season finale.
So those are the 3 videos.
it's harder to do it on days, and actually I probably won't be able to do it tomorrow because I have a half day tomorrow and I'm not done until like 3 something, so that's not going to work. But
so
yeah,
by next week you'll have, let's see, by either Tuesday or Wednesday night we'll have tonight's episode up, and then we'll try and do Flash on this night if I have Wednesday off. And then between now and the next 2 weeks, I'll be able to have time to post on the finale of Supergirl. And then within some sort of recent time span after that, we'll get together and do a review of the whole show. So within the next 2 weeks, there'll be those 3 reviews coming out. And then that 4th one will be whenever we're able to get together and really talk about it.
okay.
So I guess
until next time, always stay true to
who you are.